Breaking news out of Mexico. Officials there now say that they have located the 4 Americans abducted last week. They sadly report that 2 of them are dead. The video of their kidnapping is so troubling and terrifying. You can see what investigators believe are members of a Mexican drug cartel loading the group into the back of a truck. This happened in broad daylight, as you can very well see, after a shooting that left at least 1 bystander dead. A source tells CNN that investigators believe that the kidnappings here are a case of mistaken identity.
Hi guys, and thank you for watching that news clip. Before we proceed, please do me a huge favor and thumbs up this video. It would really help me a lot, okay? Now, the video that you guys just saw is completely heartbreaking. You can see these 4 people were ambushed in broad daylight, okay? So what happened is 4 Americans traveled from South Carolina because one of them, who happened to be a mother of 6, she wanted to get a tummy tuck procedure. And she decided to take, her cousin and 2 other friends along with her, so that they could be safe and, get this done. And for what I'm seeing is that this is not her first time. This was actually her second time going down there. So she'd been before, okay? And when they get there, once they cross the border and they're in Matamoros, they are ambushed by the cartel, who assumed that they were Haitian smugglers, I guess because all black people we all look alike, but they assumed that they were Haitian smugglers and on their turf, and ambushed them, shooting up their vehicle, including harming an innocent Mexican civilian as well, shot the vehicle up, drugged them out of the car, and then threw them into the back of the pickup truck and took them away. Okay, as of now, all 4 of them have been located, but unfortunately 2 of them are deceased, okay? And my prayers go out to all of their families, because what they've all went through is horrible, and it's going to take a long time for them to recover and get healing and therapy to move past this. And the saddest part is they didn't do anything to deserve this, okay, guys? They did nothing to deserve this. Now, I'm going to address that. I've seen some people online. Y'all know I'm nosy, so I did see a few people online, and they were trying to kind of put the blame off on the woman because, she wanted to go down and get a tummy tuck, and like if it wasn't for her, etc. Listen, guys, all of us have the right to freely travel wherever we want to go, okay? It is a free world. We can go and travel wherever our monies may take us, all right? So we're not going to sit here and act as if it's all her fault or, blame her. No, we're going to blame the individuals who chose to ambush them and chose to commit crimes against them. She and they have the right to go wherever they want to go and get whatever procedures that their money can afford them. It is no one's fault except for the people who did wrong. And that's just the bottom line, okay? And on top of that, I don't know if you guys check the temperature, but when it comes to American cosmetic surgeries, it's extremely high. For the same procedure that I was able to get for $5,000 in the Dominican Republic, over in America, they wanted me to pay, what was that? $11,000 to $25,000. Absolutely not, okay? Absolutely not. I'm not advocating for going, anywhere else to get your procedures done. But I'm just saying, guys, let's be realistic here. It isn't like she just woke up and decided, hey, I want to go down there and be ambushed. When it comes to American beauty standards, it's rough out here. Every day you turn on and you see social media and you see all of these people and these women, they look so beautiful. And it's this standard to look this way and it's this standard to look that way and have this and have that. Some people, they can't help it. They want to try to fix certain things. They want to feel better about themselves. They want to be confident. She had 6 children, so I understand wanting a tummy tuck. That's a lot for a woman's body to go through. Okay? But what I do want you guys to take from this is that it can also be used as a cautionary tale. I need you guys to please check the temperature anywhere that you're going to go. I'm seeing that they also had travel restrictions that's already been placed from America, advising other Americans not to travel to places such as Russia, North Korea, and Mexico, due to the fact that it's not safe for us to go to those places right now. And there has been a string of kidnappings of Americans in Mexico. So when you guys are getting ready to travel, just do some Google searches, check the temperature, find out the tourist areas, find out the places that you are safe, find out the places that you are not safe. You know what I'm saying? So that when you're traveling, you can keep yourself and your guests safe. I'm pretty sure if they knew that they were crossing into cartel territory, they would have went another route, or they would have chosen, something else. Nobody does this on purpose. You know what I mean? But we have to be careful. We have to make sure that we're checking out the places that we're choosing to go and take our money and our lives to. Also, what is Mexico going to do about this? Because not only do you still have the Shanquella Robinson situation hanging over your heads, but now you've had 4 Americans come over there and they're literally ambushed outside in broad daylight. Okay? And it's so bad that your citizens in Mexico, they're afraid. There was a witness statement, and the woman, she stated that basically what happened was the van that the 4 Americans were traveling in was hit by another SUV, and then armed men jumped out and surrounded them, began to shoot up the car and snatched them out and then took them away. And they were all so scared because, as you guys can see in the video, there were several cars all around. This was not a discreet type of thing. This was publicly done. But those people were so afraid in their cars that they just sat there and didn't move. The lady said they didn't want to move because they didn't want to make any attention come to themselves because they were afraid that they could get shot too. So you guys have your Mexican citizens over there living in fear as well, and you guys are simply letting the cartels run rampant and do whatever the heck they want to do. And it seems as if Mexico would take this a lot more serious due to the fact that the majority of their money that their country sees is coming from tourism. If people do not feel safe to come to Mexico, what do you think is going to happen? People are going to start vacationing elsewhere. And I don't blame them. I do not blame them. Mexico for years has allowed the cartel to do whatever they want to do. I know they can do more. But the problem is a lot of the little politicians and stuff over there are in bed with them and they can't. Let's talk real turkey, because now y'all are messing with us. And that's not cool. Okay? That's not cool at all. Those people did not deserve to be treated like that. They did not deserve for that to happen. And I will be following this story because I would like to know exactly what happened. And then on top of that, before we go, they're now trying to say that they have one suspect arrested, and I guess he's the one talking to them, and he's telling them that it was an accident, with the whole assuming that they were Haitian drug smugglers, etc. No, absolutely not. That's unacceptable. These people went through a lot, okay? They were moved from several different locations after their initial ambush. They were moved several different places, and also they were taken to a clinic and then taken away in an attempt for them to try to derail the investigation and make the victims think that they were getting them help. And eventually the victims were discovered in a wooden house. Okay, so there's no telling what they've been through, and I definitely will be following this story, as I said, because I know how, American press is. They're going to be waiting in their beck and call so that when they're ready to talk, they can ask them questions and, ask them what happened, what were they saying, what happened when they moved you here, there, what were this one and that one's last words, We like to get all up in it. So I will keep you guys updated on this case because I definitely will be following it. And I want to thank you guys for listening to this video. Please, please, please like this video. Leave a comment and share this video. It would help me out a lot, and it will also help to keep these stories like this in the media so that everyone can know that we care about our stories, okay? Have a good day, guys. Bye.